Okay, so what I want to talk today about is rainbow streaks. Kind of the unspoken truth of window cleaning as far as rainbow streaks are something you kind of experience when fanning. There's streaks, of course, when you're doing straight pulls, but there is a way to stop doing those rainbow streaks. Now let's talk about what rainbow streaks are. What are rainbow streaks? So rainbow streaks happen when usually fanning a window. Why that usually occurs is people will go over way too much dry glass with their rubber when coming back to get the water from. You do your first pass, so let me show you. So a rainbow streak usually happens not here, but right here. Usually what will happen is you'll get this arcing streak. Let me try to make it up with the water. You get this streak almost looking like that. If you can see that on camera. So that is a rainbow streak that will happen, and it will almost, I kind of relate it to when you're a little kid in the gym floor, your shoes screeching the ground, and they leave those streaks. So the way to prevent them is, of course, making sure that your rubber is going over the least amount of dry area, like that. So you're not on the glass, doing a bunch of this, like trying to catch your stuff. The least amount of moves as possible is what you want. The other way that this will happen is if your rubber here is not set right and you have an arc in your rubber going up, that can create a rainbow streak. Or if your rubber is curly in your channel, that can cause a rainbow streak as well. So my best way to tell you to make them not happen is use good sharp rubber, just like you would with like cutting tomatoes, whatever. You want to make sure that you're always using a sharp blade, and then making sure your rubber is set. That's gonna be the next thing that's gonna help you set straight like that. And then also just making sure that you have good technique. So if you're a guy that pulls over pretty straight like that, you want to make sure almost that when you're coming back, you almost want to bring your mop with it and come catch your entrance and then fan out the rest of the window. That's why you see me in some of my videos, I sometimes don't do the follow method, but what I will do is I come in, I come across, and then right here I just bring the mop in so I don't get that rainbow streak. Another good way of not getting a rainbow streak is leaving as big of a mountain as you can. So deep curl, come in, leave a little gap at the top. That will allow you to come grab your entrance, and then you won't leave any rainbow streaks. So the most important things to not leave rainbow streaks is a good rubber, making sure that it's not curled, making sure it's not elevated on one side, making sure that it's a new rubber, sharp rubber. I really like to switch out my rubbers every 1 to 2 days as far as sides wise. So a rubber could last you about, I would say 3 to 4 days. And then making sure your solution is right is very important as well. You don't want to be too overly soapy. Like right here is about perfect. Too much soap can cause streaks, not enough soap can cause streaks. So right here is just about perfect. I have a little bit of honeycomb effect in the water, but overall, it's just very easy flowing in the glass. And a lot of soap can just leave behind actual soap, which is gonna leave you rainbow streaks, or streaks in general. So like, the other streaks would be if you're straight pulling like this, right? Sometimes you start getting lines, or whenever you have to put force on the squeegee to close out, you're most likely going to have some sort of streak on the drier part of the rubber. So, but here's the thing about rainbow streaks is that I've never ever, I know I've left them. I'm not perfect in any way with window cleaning, but I've never ever had a customer call back about them. Most people don't see them. Overall, the glass is going to look really good, but you just want to make sure you're not doing them everywhere. So, go over just the things that will make you not leave rainbow streaks, leaving as little amount of room as possible of dry rubber going on the glass. So right there, we're pretty good. and then also a good solution of not too much soap, but just the right amount. That's really, you got to figure that out. For some job like this job I'm at right now, it's horrible as far as it won't soap up very well. So I add a little extra soap in, but that allows for that perfect honeycomb side effect. If you're just getting honeycomb, it looks like water. I really don't like that. I find that leaves streaks behind quite a lot. So make sure your rubber's good, make sure your solution's good. Try to leave as little room as possible by making the biggest mountain as possible, and you'll be good as far as not having rainbow streaks. So I hope this helps you, because I know that when I began, this was something that really, really irritated me, was rainbow streaks. And I finally got it down to where I wasn't doing it, and I was talking to some people at the convention about it, and I just felt like making this video that might help you out, because it's kind of an unspoken truth about window cleaning. Not a lot of videos on it. I actually haven't seen one video on it, so hope this helps you guys understand rainbow streaks. And if you have any questions about what that is, comment below, and make sure to go check out my new Facebook page, SteveO the Window Cleaner. If you have any questions, please try to reach out to me there or through my Instagram account. I'm trying to kind of take away from answering questions on my own Facebook, or people have also been calling my company that I work for. If you cannot do that too, and just try to reach out to me on Facebook, that'd be awesome. That link is in the description. And hope you guys are all having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.